Hi everyone, this is Dr. Mark Dennis, and welcome to part 2 of our Week 1 live chat for Finance 4126, Financial Decision Making and Planning. In this session, I'll be walking you through everything you need in order to get started on your final project. So let's dive in. Your final project, which is due in week 4, is a comprehensive financial plan for a fictional couple, Derek and Sherry Zimmerman. You are acting as their financial planner. They're coming to you for guidance on buying a home, saving for their kids' education, and planning for retirement. Your job is to help them see the big picture, where they are now, what's working well as what's not, and what needs to change. Use this as your general roadmap. You will want to address each of these core components: their goals, financial statement analysis, cash flow and tax planning, investment and risk management strategies, and also education and estate planning. This structure mirrors a real-world financial plan. Think of yourself as building out a holistic strategy based on what they've told you and also on what they may have forgotten to mention. Just to reinforce a key point, this is not a fill-in-the-blanks form. It's your opportunity to think critically, make some reasonable assumptions, and document your thought process. Financial planning is both analytical and consultative. Be sure to show the details of your work and make it as professional as possible. Begin with a basic balance sheet or statement of net worth. The Zimmermans have never done this before, so you will likely need to estimate some of the missing data. And this is okay. Just be realistic and note your assumptions clearly. This is your starting point to analyze their financial position. Next, draft a monthly cash flow statement, or what most people simply call a budget. The Zimmermans do not have one. In fact, they admit to managing their bills mostly from memory. So, be the professional and fill in the gaps. Use your judgment and again, document your assumptions. You can create your own spreadsheet or grab a template online. Either way, keep it simple and logical. Be sure to include income, expenses, debt payments, and savings. Think about what categories might be missing. For example, how much are they saving for emergencies? Or what about a future down payment on a home? Time value of money is a core principle in personal finance. You'll be using it when you help the Zimmermans decide whether to take a 15-year or a 30-year mortgage, as well as helping them decide how much to save monthly for future college expenses. Let's do a quick review. Consider this. Would you rather have $1,000 today or $1,000 2 years from now? The answer, of course, is today, because money has the ability to earn interest and grow. This is the essence of the time value of money. Compounding means earning interest on your interest, or investment earnings on top of your other investment earnings. It's why investing early is so powerful. You will use this concept when projecting how their savings or their investments might grow over time. For time value of money calculations, you can use either a physical calculator like the Pt2 Plus, or you can use any reasonable online tool. You'll need to be familiar with these 5 key variables for time value of money. N for the number of compounding periods, I over Y for the rate of return or discount rate, PV for present value, PMT for periodic payments, and FV for future value. Don't worry, we'll be using plenty of examples of these throughout the class. This is one of my favorite online calculators, and appropriately enough, you can find it at the website called calculator.net. It's both free and intuitive. I suggest you bookmark this site. You will likely use it to model different financial scenarios for the Zimmermans. When calculating how much a future sum is worth today, we use the present value formula. This is useful when evaluating things such as the cost of a future college education or retirement goals. Here is a working example. Although you don't need to memorize the formula for present value, it would not be a bad idea to keep this one in your head. Regardless, make sure you fully understand how to use a financial calculator or a spreadsheet to plug in the numbers. For instance, cash outflows should always be entered as negative values. Try this one on your own for practice. Pause the playback and then resume. Behavioral finance is the study of how people make financial decisions. The Zimmermans are not spreadsheets after all. They're humans with goals, fears, and emotions. Keep this in mind when making your recommendations. Time is money. Quite literally. This idea comes from economist Gary Becker. Both time and money are limited and precious resources that must be managed carefully. Every hour spent not earning money has an opportunity cost. Understanding these opportunity costs can help the Zimmermans balance their work and life goals. Opportunity cost shows up in everything we do. For example, if Sherry chooses not to work overtime, what is she giving up in terms of future income or savings potential? These types of trade-offs matter in financial planning. Borrowing increases cash flow in the short term, but repayment reduces it later. Understanding how debt affects the Zimmerman's budget and their overall liquidity is a key part of your planning effort. As always, if you have any questions about the final project or how to get started, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help you succeed.